It's always really good to see a straddle go on into a game. Some players are not going to anticipate a straddle, so they might be a little shorter. Some people might not adjust correctly to the straddle. The straddle effectively is going to double the size of the game, meaning if you're only bought in for 100 big blinds and somebody straddles, now you only have 50.
Well, no, dude, everyone was down to keep it on except the guy from Venezuela. That was it. And guy from Venezuela?
If you're the only guy who doesn't want to put the straddle on, it could be a bad thing. People will kneel you sometimes.
He was kind of just like, nope. And then we were like, let's show one card if you win. He's like, nope. Like,
over to Danny, who raised the cutoff with ace-10. Ramsey on the button makes a light flat with the 9-8 offsuit. Pretty optimistic. I think the hand's going to play very poorly on a lot of different board textures. Not going to have too much playability in a lot of spots. Effective stacks around 1,500. He does flop top pair though here, so it does pay off. No gamble, no future.
115.
Danny's firing the continuation bet here with ace-10 high. 3 ways out of position on an 8 high flop. I think this is a really good board texture just to check very often with ace-10. He does bet and gets called by Ramsey in position. Turn should probably go check bet fold on most cards. Needs an ace or a 10. Jack of diamonds, not going to do it. Danny's hand very weak and vulnerable. Not a lot of equity. Imagining he's going to check over to Ramsey here on the button.
230.
He actually c-bets again. He fires the 2-bro here at 230. He's decided to turn his hand into a bluff. Not going to try to use the showdown ability of ace-10 anymore. Trying to get his opponent to fold a better hand. And every once in a while he'll get called by straight draw, flush draw. To the river. Queen of hearts. If he was bluffing the turn, this is a pretty good river to continue representing on. A lot of his bluffs make real hands on this river card, like the 9-10, for example. Or the queen 10, the queen 9. All those hands pick up a pair, so now he can continue bluffing with a hand like ace-10. It's a lot harder for him to have missed hands. And this is probably going to work with the way that he's played so far. I'm going to imagine that Ramsey's going to have a really hard time calling down. He only beats like the ace-10, the ace-king, the king-10 random triple barrel. Most people aren't going to barrel king-10 here. And he calls with the 9-8. He makes the call and he sees the ace high, and we get the good news for Ramsey. So Ramsey makes a light pre-flop play here. And I think the flop and turn are totally fine, but I think the river's pretty light with the 9-8. So light pre-flop and light on the river will win the money.